You know what time it is. Let's you and me have a talk. Welcome back to the channel, YouTubers, NewTubers, gamers, and everyone else in between. And whoa, Twitch having a bad take that affects its creators? Surprise, surprise. But look, before we get into that, you know what I have to ask. If you're new here, why not subscribe? It's free, it just takes a second, and it helps out the channel way more than you know. Thank you. And I have something to bring up before we talk about Twitch. That Pegasus beat me to again. I need to stop sweating on Overwatch and start making more content. There's something wrong with me. I promise, I've got something other than trend-based content in the works. Just give me a little time. Right now, let's look at what YouTube says about YouTube Rewind this year. Yeah, I bet you forgot about that lovely little piece, because has anyone watched one of those since that one time they had the slow-mo guys in it? I didn't think so. At least that's the case for me. And it seems YouTube has learned nothing since then, especially how to compress an image, because Jesus Christ, I don't know if this is just like my monitor or what, but the artifacts on this, oh my god. Anyways, YouTube posted this about Rewind this year. They say, since 2010, we've ended the year with Rewind. A look back at the year's most impactful creators, videos, and trends. Whether you love it, or only remember 2018, close YouTube. Rewind was always meant to be a celebration of you. Okay, then where's my invite? But 2020 has been different, and it doesn't feel right to carry on as if it weren't. So we're taking a break from Rewind this year. We know that so much of the good that did happen in 2020 was created by all of you. You found ways to lift people up, help them cope, and make them laugh. You made a hard year genuinely better. Thank you for making a difference from YouTube. So in essence, YouTube is saying 2020 is different, so let's do things a little different this year and call off Rewind. I know I try to usually walk a middle line, but this kinda isn't any big skin off my back. I didn't care either way. I mean, it's nice to have something for all of us to get together and have a little laugh at, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm not crying. However, let's take a look at what other people in the community had to say about this. This tweet from user AnnaSam or @EliTrack, quote, YouTube Rewind just didn't want to say that they aren't doing Rewind because it'll be filled with Minecraft YouTubers. Okay, I'm kinda with this one though, because I saw so many stands in the replies to this tweet being like, petition to make a dream SMP, YouTube Rewind, or yada yada yada, whatever. You know, I'm gonna recreate Wilbursoot's dick in a 1:3 scale model while listening to 5 hours of hey shit ass meme comps and corpse voice. Whatever, look. You know, be enthusiastic about your community, alright? I don't want to shit on all stands, but take a step back. Those people shouldn't be your entire life, especially when some of them are minors. Yikes. But anyways, whatever. The point is, I do love the community, and I think something like that could be kind of cool. I recommend I'm Sumo for best Minecraft YouTuber of 2020 and beyond. But I digress, let's see what other people have to say. iNabber, I actually don't know him. I'm not familiar with his content, but let's see what he has to say. He says, quote, nope, no. I think what we need this year is for you guys to make the worst possible Rewind, then the whole community unites and completely mocks it. There's something really fun and unifying about the whole YT community clowning on the Rewind. I beg you guys to change this. Again, not a bad take, frankly. I mean, he's right. The Rewind is good content. You know, actually, he's very right. What am I talking about? It's great content. It's like one giant lol cow that I can just milk. Like, I could content flip a 3-minute Rewind into 15, 16 minutes of content, maybe. Actually, YouTube, hit me up on the phone. Let's try this. @ExpiredCarrot says, quote, the real reason YouTube Rewind is cancelled is because... Is that... I'm sorry, BCS? Is that how we're doing because now? Oh my god. Alright, I'll read it proper. The real reason YouTube Rewind is cancelled is because they haven't made a good one since 2016. And then they include some screen caps of the ratio since 2017. So we've got 4.5 million likes, 2.3 million dislikes. Hey, not bad. 235 million views. See, there you go. This just proves my point. If you want to hurt a creator, don't interact with their shit at all, alright? Because the more dislikes you give it, or the more likes you give it, whichever way, even the more comments you put on it, that just bumps it up in the algorithm, alright? Just don't even touch it. We've got 2018, 2.9 million likes, 18 million dislikes, okay. And then 2019, 3.4 million likes, 9.2 million dislikes, and the views just seem to keep going down. Wow, 108 million views, kind of low there, YouTube. You kind of scraping it. I mean, I myself pull at least 1 trillion views per video. I guarantee you I have at least an eighth of the population watching me at all times. You kind of got to step it up, but I can help you if you just email me your credit card information and social security number. I can get you in contact with some very good Russian bot services. Anyways, we have user @NathanSmoke. Y'all don't need YT Rewind to see your favorite MC YouTubers. Anyways, subscribe to said. Okay, I'm not going to try and plug whoever this is. I don't know who they are, but just go for it, I guess. I don't know. If you like Minecraft, go nuts. I'm not in control of you. I'm not your boss. I don't pay you. You guys don't pay me. It all works out. But that's true. You don't need Rewind. You can just go to the channel. If you just make your own YouTube Rewind, I'm going to show you how. Take all your favorite videos, go to that nice little drop down arrow, click add to playlist, name the playlist YouTube Rewind. I know, I am an engineer and my degree's in film. What am I doing here? We have got user @G2Pengu, again, just people I'm not familiar with, but G2Pengu says, this doesn't make any sense. If anything, a rewind would be huge. The impact of the entertainment industry in these trying times with people being stuck at home has been a huge positive influence to someone like myself, and I am sure many others. Rewind has to happen. And I'm sure there are plenty of you out there that also feel like this. I mean, I'm sure so many of you, like this screen time on your phone for YouTube is probably at 6,000% or something like that. I know mine is through the goddamn roof, and that's either for just me using it for music or background noise while I edit or anything like that. Actually, that's a good comment question of the day. Hey, shout out Ray William Johnson. Nobody remembers him. I do. Hello. Comment question of the day. What have you been watching recently? We have user @TheUnluckyTug. He says, quote, I don't care about Rewind, but this is a bullshit excuse. So nothing good happened on YouTube this year? Not the collaborative efforts of Has-Been Hotel, nor any of the independent channels that hit 1 million subs? YouTube, you really don't care about your platform's creators. I feel like if there's one thing in this video that I have to censor, it's that sentence. Because, once again, as you know, a robot rules me. I mean, to an extent, I don't feel like they're saying that nothing good happened on YouTube. But they're also right in saying that they should take a moment to recognize a lot of the people that made it big this year, and the channels that continued to experience good growth. I definitely feel like YouTube Rewind is a missed opportunity no matter what way you cut it, because they will always just go with the most ad-friendly and brand-safe faces to use. And that sucks, and that also explains the ratio, because that's not what anyone with 2 functioning neurotransmitters wants to see on a YouTube Rewind, because they don't feel that that accurately represents the platform. We have user @ZelkTheElk, quote, YouTube makes Rewind, everybody angry. YouTube doesn't make Rewind, everyone's still angry. Yeah, that about says it. It really is. No, it's that golden lesson that you can't please everyone no matter what you do. And like, I get that criticizing YouTube is such a cheap shot. It's the equivalent of saying, hey, illegal thing bad. Like, nah, I don't expect praise for saying that YouTube sucks in its current form or in its current efforts. It's about raising awareness at the bottom of everything. Like, if I can spread a message that matters to a couple of people, then my day's just fine. Quentin Reviews, I kind of know this guy-ish. He says, quote, this year we deserve TikTok Rewind instead. Oh god, Oh yeah, that would actually work great for the Zoomers, make it even shorter. Hey, if you can compact it even into a minute, that'd still be too long. I recommend at least 15 seconds with lots of still text on the screen and some copyrighted music. Just for flavor. I want to see an official YouTube video get demonetized. If I can know in my heart that that happened for some reason, I will feel vindicated. User @AmazingAbellini says, ha 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 ha, they didn't want to do a YouTube rewind this year because of the fucking VTubers. No, wait, that one's actually true. That one might be it though. Oh my god. Imagine some poor fucking intern going up to Susan. She asks him, so, what's trending this year? Are there any new memes? Fucking ouch! That hurt to say. And then that goddamn intern has to be like, well, people are really into simping for girls that don't exist with cat ears. Cancel it. Cancel the whole thing. Oh my god. No, they just fear the anime girls. They fear 2D because they realize they will never be as perfect, right? Oh god, ugh. That one hurt to say too. Fuck. We have user @AesopsFableFly saying, quote, YouTube acknowledging that a 2020 YT rewind is the only thing that could possibly make this year worse is incredibly brave. Thank you, YouTube, for stepping up and doing the right thing. We appreciate it. Maybe they're just worried. Maybe they're worried that they're gonna get canceled for not social distancing during filming. Which, I mean, hey, I'd be behind. I hate cancel culture, but shit. Be safe out there and wear a damn mask. And that brings up a good question, like how would they do that? Like, what, are they just gonna have a Zoom call and then everyone like acapellas like all those celebrities who tried to make a difference by singing Imagine or whatever it is? Y'all remember that? It was horrible. We have user Lemon or @Anorio. An Oreo. Wow, whoops, I can read, trust me. Saying, quote, IDK, but this seems so dumb. So many creators exploded this year, and because everyone was inside, people watched more YouTube. I feel like a YouTube rewind would be good. Yeah, I mean, just once again, echoing the sentiment that while we understand why you wouldn't want to do a rewind, there's other ways to go about it, and there's so much to recognize on this platform. Well, maybe not everything, but but there's good in there. I promise there's diamonds in the rough. We have user @ComfySkeleton. We did it, lads. We defeated YouTube Rewind. So guys, we did it. We defeated YouTube Rewind. Oh god. Is it okay for me to make pyro jokes now? I covered all that. I closed my chapter of the drama. Is it okay for me to do it now? I'm gonna do it anyways. @TayTayEternal. Saying, quote, I know YouTube Rewind is cancelled, and my favorite part about Rewind would be seeing all the K-pop references they would throw in there, so I'm thinking, what if we work together to make a K-pop Rewind? Send me all your favorite K-pop moments from this year. Any group/artist continue. No, stop, please, please. Listen, like whatever music you want. I'm not gonna shit on you for that, but please. I do not want 3 minutes of fan cams from the nosebleeds of Madison Square or fucking whatever Little Caesars arena that you have an hour and a half away from your house that you rode to in a carpool with your 2 sweaty best friends. Alright, I don't need that in my life. Thank you very much. Keep it in your circles. Thank you. If you want to show that you hate me, join my Discord server and spam the media channel with K-pop fan cams faster than Scott can delete them. He will love that for every moment because remember, I don't pay him. I love you, Scott. And our last one, @SpillSeshYT says, quote, they act like making Rewind would be insulting to all that went on this year, but it's probably because it's all controversial and that would get limited ads. True. True. Period. Bible. I promise you, that's not what I say all the time. I want it to blend in with the other T channels. But they're right. Like, you can all probably think of so much drama that erupted on this site right off the top of your head. God, it seemed like everyone was trying to cancel everyone this year. Why you gotta do that, man? I mean, some people deserve it, but I mean, baseless accusations are like trying to paint a wall with a toothbrush. You're just making it worse. Let me know what you think about Rewind in the comment section below too. I'm really curious. When did you stop watching, or did you ever watch? I'd love to know. And now let's get on to the big topic. So this comes from a post that Twitch originally made. So on Twitter, @Twitch says, quote, "Your frustration and confusion with recent music-related copyright issues is completely justified. Things can and should be better for creators than they have been recently. The next few tweets will outline our plan for being better partners to creators." Oh yes, because big companies always have it figured out when it comes to copyright, right? I mean, their interests definitely couldn't lie somewhere else. I mean, it's not in their own pockets, right? No, they're thinking of the little guy, right? Oh, I'm sorry, to them, more like little $sign. So then they go on a little thread, and let's take a look at it. They say, quote, "We were surprised by the number of music-related DMC takedowns, as you were. Before May, we received fewer than 50 per year. Now we're receiving thousands each week. This led to the warning email some of you received in October. 3 days was simply not enough time for most creators to sort through all their VODs and clips. We should have developed more sophisticated and user-friendly tools long ago. To all the creators who lost their community's best moments, we're sorry. This shouldn't have happened." Our full blog post includes far more details, but there are two main things you can do to avoid music-related DMC takedowns. 1. Don't play recorded music during streams, and 2. Delete VODs and clips that might have recorded music in them if you're unsure about the rights. In addition to building and improving tools, we need to provide creators with more educational resources. On November 18th, we'll host the first of 4 copyright-focused Creator Camp live sessions. Follow them here. So essentially, big slap in the face, saying, why not come to this camp, this session, and learn how we're gonna keep doing that to you? That sounds right, that sounds good. And even if you're on Twitch's side in the middle of all this, you might think, oh, well, maybe they're trying to finally own up to it. Maybe they're actually trying to make a difference. Let me show you some of the follow-up tweets and see if that opinion changes. User Helping Hans says, quote, "How about some compensation for this mess? What about music creators that got banned for playing their own music? What about the thousands of streamers that lost years of memories? Sorry is not good enough." Yeah, he brings up an amazing point. I mean, I talked about this briefly, but Herman Lee got banned off of Twitch, the guitarist from Dragon Force, for playing his own music. Wild, right? The owner, the creator of the content got hit with the Zeus bolt. No one is safe, no matter how many camps you go to, alright? I don't know why they're trying to act like it's otherwise. YouTube is already treacherous enough for this kind of stuff. I mean, imagine being an artist and posting your own song on YouTube, getting the copyright strike, trying to file an appeal to show, hey, I own this song, I made this song. And imagine if you still get denied? Wouldn't that be wild? Oh wait, it happens. But Twitch support responds all cheery, they're all happy. They say, "We're so sorry to hear that, and thank you for your feedback. We will be building and improving our tools, as well as providing more resources for all of our creators. On November 18th, we'll host the first of our copyright-focused Creator Camp live sessions, twitch.tv/Creator Camp. Fuck right off." It just reads like empty promises and damage control. It's horrifying. We have user @officialdabier saying, quote, "So what about music in-game? The biggest game is about to drop next month, and we have to mute all music entirely and ruin the experience for the in-game?" And Twitch support says, "Hi there, little fucking waving hand emoji. Yeah, you're so happy. Waving that hand all the way to the goddamn bank." They say, "We recommend reading through any game's EULA and utilizing any option to turn music off if the game includes that option, or mute the game audio." Oh, cool. Alright, that's the solution. Not negotiate better copyright regulations. You guys don't have Amazon money, right? Right? No, let's make it hard for everyone else and awkward. Let's make streams silent. Let's make everyone stream the same 24-hour lo-fi beats channel until that gets DMCA struck too. And then we just have to use 8-hour field recordings of lawnmowers or rain as our background music. Actually, you know what, that'll probably get copyright struck by God, or something like that. God's gonna file a DMCA. Y'all are using my nature sounds, where's my royalties? We have @SmallAnt chiming in on this. Hey, SmallAnt, what's up? Love this man. He says, quote, "This means no more blind playthroughs on Twitch, I guess. If there happens to be copyrighted music licensed in a game, you can get hit streaming it unless you mute game audio." Cool. Yeah. I mean, it won't affect some people just because of the nature of their content. You know, there's some wiggle room. But at the end of the day, people trying to stream the latest titles, or even something like GTA, are going to get the rawest end of this. Like, man, I just want to play games without having to worry. I don't even stream on Twitch, but this scares me for my friends that do stream on Twitch, especially some that are just getting affiliate or something like that. Imagine working your way up to all of those requirements only to lose it all over one stream where you have some goddamn Hannah Montana playing in the background or something like that, you know? And for our wrap-up on this, we have user @HugS86 saying, "From an alum who built Twitch support, a lot of this is on the music industry's shitty laws, but don't exempt Twitch from blame. They've been extremely negligent in all this." So then they go on to show some tweets from Jason Maestas, and we've actually got some follow-up tweets to this too, so let's read them all in one big old thread. So Jason says, quote, "Until 2019, when I departed, this system, quote-unquote, had not significantly changed in any material way, even though Twitch had been in the, quote, music business, unquote, since 2015. Re-audible magic scanning. Myself and others asked for updates to this system to be closer to YT starting in 2015. As another point of reference, the user report system was managed via Gmail inbox by moderators well into 2016, and likely longer. The summation here is that the tools at Twitch simply do not get built. We would ask for these tools to be built or upgraded, and these were simply considered not important enough, not a big enough user or cash benefit. And this in some way leads to where we are today. I'll take a break for a second to chime in. It's sick, but it does make sense when you look at it from a money-hungry business aspect. The more that Twitch can keep the copyright system and music industry in their pocket, the more money they make, even off of the royalties that get sent to artists. The less money that they can pay out to you as a creator, the better, and that also goes for YouTube, by the way. Jason goes on to say, "Last comments from me on this, I promise. As the person who built Twitch support, I know what it's like to have to be the voice of issues. The Twitch DMCA system was not built for Twitch. This is a JTV relic, built to stop pirating of live broadcasts. The system was built with the sole purpose of stopping a live stream, i.e. shutting a channel down immediately. Access was provided to media companies like Fox. In fact, if memory serves, if you got a single DMCA strike from Fox, you were permabanned. The system was a form. Access to the forum was provided to qualified parties who identified themselves to Justin.tv or Twitch Legal. The forum had a text box where one could put a URL to a VOD. But that did nothing to the VOD, it simply shut down the channel like a TOS strike. Because, as the saying goes, well, change it a little bit. You know how it goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Let me try and write it just a little different, show it through Twitch's lens. If it ain't broke, and it makes us money, don't fix it. It's like when companies say, we're launching an investigation. What does that mean? Oh, I don't know, but we say it, and people say good job, and then they forget about it. Yay, internet attention span. Not only that, combine short attention span with the general feeling of being powerless against the big guys, yeah, it doesn't give people a lot of incentive to die on a hill, especially the hill that provides their income, and that is disgusting. It is a constant fight to make people believe that it's a zero-sum game. And then people bring up, oh, there's alternatives, there's Storyfire and YouTube and all that, and everything's got its problems. I realize nothing will ever be perfect. That isn't just for people, that's for platforms and everything. But platforms can build more comprehensive tools against copyright, and we as people can petition or speak out or scream at the top of our lungs for change to this archaic system. If you want a really good video on copyright, go watch Tom Scott's video on it. I'll link that in the description. But it's a pretty good insight into how the system works these days, and some advice on things we can do to change it. And I think before I get any more demonetized, I will leave it here. So thank you so much for watching if you made it through this little rant. I'm excited for the growth on the channel. We're almost at 4K. I want to do some kind of 5K subscriber special, but I don't know what to do. So if you have any ideas for that, go ahead, put those in the comments too. I'm asking you to interact so much with the video, but that's because I really do like hearing from my audience. Or you can always put ideas in my Discord, which is growing, almost got 150 members, so why not stop by? And don't be afraid to talk. Who knows, you might meet some new friends. And as always, whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a good rest of your day and an even better tomorrow. One more time, thank you, and I love you. And I'll see you in the next episode of whatever I make. And until then, bye!